Okay, this is the main water shutoff valve. You've already seen this. And with the corrosion on it. The garage north interior wall will go through this door right here that doesn't have the self-closing spring. Okay, should. We're in the laundry. Okay, hot's on the left, cold's on the right. I didn't run those, but see, this is dedicated, so you can only hook a clothes washer to it. Back in the day, that was acceptable, but today this would be GFCI protected, and it's not. This is a 4-prong electric clothes dryer. All I know is that it tests properly because I don't open up the outlets and pull them and check out the wiring, but it's 4-prong electric. The clothes dryer length, because we know that this vent goes up through the roof. Okay, so the length should be labeled here so you know how wide the vent pipe is, how many bends it has in it, and how far it travels, so that you can size your equipment to be able to, so that you'll know that this vent is able to handle the equipment that you've bought. And it probably does, but it doesn't have that label. On the roof, this vent is, you have an improper exhaust vent for your clothes dryer. Moving on along, this is the hall bath. Hot's on the left, cold's on the right. Everything's supposed to go down, goes down. Bye, Timmy. Some of these vent fans do not vent out straight to the attic. Yes, we're going to talk more about this here in the other one. There's 2 bathrooms, the parent bathroom and this bathroom. And there's 3 lavatory basins, and none of them have, oh, this one has a percolator, maybe they do. But none of them have, hot's on the left, cold's on the right. None of them have drain stoppers for their lavatories. This particular floor, this one in the kitchen, the floors underneath these, the sink and this lavatory look pretty rough. And look at that. It's cracked. It's cracked right there. It's going to make a leak. Come back and get a picture of that. So the floor looks a little worse for wear. Hot's on the left. We already talked about all this. Okay. We're talkers. You know what else is an appliance? Smoke alarms. This home has smoke alarms in all of the appropriate locations. All the appropriate locations. But it doesn't have any carbon monoxide alarms. Okay, if a house has an attached garage and a fireplace, I know this is an all-electric home, but you got an attached garage and a fireplace, you should have carbon monoxide alarms. I don't remember if I caught this or not. This is the thermostat for the HVAC system, an appliance. And this thermostat, it's not programmable. And energy codes, every single family resident should have at least one programmable thermostat. You could have 13 air conditioning units, but according to code, 1 is required to be programmable. And it'd be nice if they all were, but this house has 1 unit, 1 thermostat, and it still doesn't meet the minimum requirement of the code. Which way can I go? Go counterclockwise. This way. Okay, refrigerators are beyond the scope of this inspection. It's got a ice maker connection out there in the back. I haven't even tried. Okay, a little water. I'll clean that up in a little bit. Kitchen sink, GFCIs. GFCIs at all the countertops, but GFCI protection is not present for the dishwasher. For the dishwasher, the food waste disposal has been removed. We do not have a food waste disposal under here. And here's that kitchen floor I was talking about, the floor underneath it. And the single receptacle, but today it would be GFCI and it's not. The dishwasher is not. And the dishwasher does not have an electric service disconnect. So, it's my understanding, I've lost this argument over and over and over again. If you can pull it out and unplug it, in the age of the house, you'd think that you could, and that's considered a disconnect. But the door itself is a switch to me, but I lose that argument all the time. I write it up, I can't see it. I can't see it. It's probably there, I can't see it. That's the floor I was talking about, a little worse for wear. That's where your food waste disposal used to be hooked up. Now, they just took this drain line from your dishwasher, they just ran it right up here, teed it off in there, and we do not have an anti-siphon loop. We don't have an anti-siphon loop. So what we have here is barometric pressure pushing down on your sinks. Okay, both of them, one without a garbage disposal, the other one without a garbage disposal, pushing down. Barometric pressure all the way up there where Elon Musk is flying around, and it's all pushing down and forcing the dirty water to come out of your sink and into your clean dishes. That dishwasher looks like it's a fairly recent installation. Humping and a humping. Okay, so we do not have GFCI for that. We have GFCI for all of our countertops. Your range vent fan is circulating. All right, and it's built into the microwave. We've got some dirty air filters. Now, you're not even required to have a vent fan, but if you have a vent fan, code says that this corner, maybe that one, shouldn't be any closer to this counter than 24 inches. And it's about 22 inches to this and a lot less inches to that. Now the manufacturer, see Whirlpool, UL listed, well, code says unless the manufacturer's listed instructions. I don't have the instructions, but a lot of manufacturers say that this corner shouldn't be any closer than 35 inches. So this might actually fit. It might actually work. The manufacturer might be okay with this installation. I don't know. So I just have to write what I do know. There is a metal rack that's inside of this microwave. A metal rack, and it's inside of that door. And I'm not going to open that door again. That door does not fit on its track. That was a mistake. I said, you know what? I'll just put that rack in here. And I like to never got that door closed again. But broil works, bake works, all these toppers work. There we go. We're just turning these things on. We're not through talking. The light works. Well, I just turned it off. Okay. Now we got a light. Action. Now this oven has bake, custom bake, start cook time, controls doors lock, broil clean, has a clean feature. It does not have a convection feature, nor is a convection feature required, but just know that you don't have a convection feature. And like I said, bake worked, broil works. It's not ready yet. Okay, we're not through talking. But this thing is filthy. Look at that. It has an anti-tip device. Look at the mess underneath there. Speaking of mess, let's see what these messy old salespeople want to do. Good home, this is Bud. Oh my goodness. So, BIF insurance. I wonder what that acronym stands for. So it's filthy. It does have an anti-tip device. The broil is working. Come on, don't make a lie around me. Did I not have it on? Broil? No, I didn't have it on. No wonder it's not working. Slide you back in here. I hate to put my... Anyway, that's just filthy. Okay. Get some cool water on this guy. Get our magic lights. So we talked about it being too close. We talked about the rack. You're supposed to take the rack out when you're not using it. The rack is only there basically for when you're in a crunch and you got a lot to microwave. It's not supposed to sit in here all the time. Otherwise it melts down like that. That's what happens. That's what happens. I already did the light. We already did the fan. Just blowing and going. Alright. We're going to do cook time. I don't know, 15 seconds to cook a paper towel and start. And my magic lights are supposed to blink on and off. Okay, microwave cycle. See that? It's supposed to do that. Magic, right? Everything else is anticlimactic. That's the. I can see the steam coming off of the. I didn't need my magic lights to tell me that works. I didn't. It's just somebody gave them to me. Said try these out. And I said okay. And it's kind of fun, you know. It's kind of gimmicky. I know it works, but you benefit. Okay, fireplaces. See, we're going counterclockwise. smoke alarms again. Moving on along into the parent bathroom. Now this is a garden tub. We don't have a jet tub. Do not have a jet tub. And this faucet, like it's got a shower, and this is how I found it. Is I pulled the shower thing on there, like had the brains I was born with, because there's not a shower in here, and it blew the faucet off. Okay, so that spigot is not installed very well. Just so you know, this shower door is fine. Seal, hot's on the left, cold's on the right. Commode, everything goes down, it's supposed to go down. Again, we're missing, and we do have percolators. Okay, that's the word of the day, but I have to explain them to you. Hot's on the left, cold's on the right. No drain stoppers. Underneath these lavatory, don't start failing on me. Okay, underneath these lavatories, see the flooring looks a little better. Alright, when this home was built, these boxes, these outlet boxes for the switches and the receptacles, they all came out a little bit, alright? So when the drywall comes in, they all fit nice and flush. And then when we remodeled this home, we came in here, we put these splashbacks in both bathrooms. We put these splashbacks in here. That's nice, it's pretty attractive. Except now we've raised the wall out that much. We've created this hole right in here. Alright, so now that compromises the fire blocking, kind of like on the electric service panel, load center, burger box. Kind of like on that thing, you know, we got too much of a gap there. They sell these things called extenders. Guys in the field call them goof rings or whatever. I had a code inspector I was working along with, same job one day, and he called them spark suppressors, and it sounded like he knew what he was talking about. But I know them as extenders, and they cost about $2 a piece. So that'd be like $6. And you're going to cost more, you know. They're going to charge you sales tax and whatnot. That's how they get you. But what I'm saying is, like for about $10, they could have done these bathrooms right. That's all I'm saying. Is so that you wouldn't have that gap like that. They just come right on out. Pretty handy girl does it. And what we're going to do here is we're going to test these things. Got power over here. No, we don't. Yeah, we do. Okay. That's not this equipment, even though it's loose. Okay. But so is this. You know, it's Klein, but you know, you're there. Power. And I just heard it. So we don't have power in here anymore. So we got GSS, so we got some loose receptacles, and we got the extenders like that. And I'll come back and I'll put that back. Maybe get a still image. Ceiling fans are working. Fireplace is an appliance. This is the last appliance. It's a wood burning fireplace. The hearth extension is at least 24 inches. You see when it's, see that right there? That's not because I didn't open the damper. Okay, you open the damper, smoke comes in, I get it. But when you get enough smoke like that, that's an indication that we've got drafting problems with the house. Probably because we've got that great cellulose insulation in the attic. I didn't find any places where it was lacking. Probably because we have these windows. So this is what's known as a tight, and the doors, the double pane windows, the doors are sealed, everything is nice and tight. So the fireplace just isn't, you know, we're not getting any exterior venting from, you know, byproduct venting from the oven, from the kitchen vent fan going outside, because it doesn't go outside. We do not have a gas furnace. So there's no sort of makeup air happening here. And so the fireplace is reaching for more air. It's wanting your air. It doesn't have enough air for itself, and that's what those stains are for. So how do you rectify that? I mean, there's makeup air fans that you can put in the kitchen and other places that will bring air in. If you know, there's also, you could crack a window, because it is a fireplace. I mean, you could crack a window or a door or something to kind of improve the ventilation. But that's the symptom. That's what that's there for, and that's why you need a carbon monoxide alarm. Yay!